MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Oakland Athletics.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Sonny Gray will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good 3-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
Ready now, Lloyd Jennings. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And a fastball just a bit up. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. McKnight giving chase, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, shortstop, Brad Miller.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Brad Miller. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball stays a little high that time. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Cespedes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Third, the designated hitter, Willie Bautista.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Here comes Cespedes, and this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Two out, nobody on. That's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Mariners are down in order. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Erasmo Ramirez is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really fool hitters. We'll see how he does with that here.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts, where guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
Now batting, Jason McKnight. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch. Smoke toward third. And that's out number 1.
Batting second baseman, Tadahito Ambrose.
Next up for the A's, Tadahito Ambrose, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup right down the middle. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Jennings is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. So digging in now, Derek Guerrero. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Saunders is under it, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. Still no score. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Logan Morrison is on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next for Seattle, Logan Morrison. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball that time, not even close. Morrison tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
The 2-0. There goes Cano. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
To 2-2 now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Feliz ranging up the middle, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Kyle Seager is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Line towards center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's Justin Smoke now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Morrison rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's in there. And they now lead by 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Smoke leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Zunino is retired. 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer here in the series, as the Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Center fielder number 13.
Standing in now, Floyd Jennings.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Escalona there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Mariners 4 and the A's nothing. Striding in for Oakland, Yoenis Cespedes. And they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Matthew.
Next will be the designated hitter, Matthew Cabrera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Now the 2-1. Well hit to right, but foul. The 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Andres Escalona waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Andres Escalona. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
You know, D-Roll, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Set and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Saunders is under it, and that retires the side. The A's strand one. They're down 4-0. Welcome back to Oakland as we're set for the start of the third from the Coliseum here on MLB Network. At the plate, Brad Miller. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The count to Miller.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
The batter, number 8.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the third inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the third.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Miller on at first, nobody out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. McKnight on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
One gone now in the Mariners' third inning, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. First pitch coming, here it is. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. coming right after him here.
Here's the 0-2. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. McKnight going back. Gone! A two-run shot here for Robinson Cano. His second home run of the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Stepping in now, Logan Morrison.
Morrison.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Line drive, base hit. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Justin Smoke. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen, as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Chopped weakly to the left. Hatchman is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. We play 2.5. It's the Mariners 6 and the A's nothing. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And that one just missed outside. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
In now, Damian Feliz, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. Grandal gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. The 2-1. This is popped up. Smoke is there, one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason McKnight.
So striding in, Jason McKnight. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit softly to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box now, Tadahito Ambrose batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped him up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 6-1 game.
First baseman, number 19.
Striding into the box, Derek Guerrero. And they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Saunders is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, Dero. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box, Matthew Cabrera. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Ambrose at second. Cespedes on at first with 2 down. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands two men on the base paths. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Mike Zunino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
First pitch on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Zunino is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Here's Michael Saunders now. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that misses for ball 1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Count was 2-1.
Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Floyd Jennings. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A fastball right over the outside corner. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They lead it 6-2. Striding in once again, Andres Escalona. He reached on a single in his first try.
Right fielder, number 1.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Under it here is Seager to make the play. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Kevin Kochman.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kochman. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Back up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
The batter, catcher.
Now in the box, Yasmani Grandal. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now that's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Damian Feliz, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Smoke has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Drew Pomeranz, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Drew Pomeranz.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Brad Miller.
First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there. 1 out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Willie Batista. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Line hard to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, and he's coming off a two-run homer his last time around.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box now, Logan Morrison, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
6 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he pops him up back behind second base. Feliz over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Batista on third. Cano over at second. Morrison at first. 2 out in the inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Fouled off. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored.
Boy, Giro, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Here now it's Mike Zunino, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Mariners lead it 8-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jason McKnight. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. This is popped up. Seager over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Oakland, second baseman, Tadahito Ambrose.
Into the box, Tadahito Ambrose. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. High pop-up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
First baseman, number 19, Derek Guerrero.
Standing in, Derek Guerrero earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Here's a pop-up now, and no one will get this one. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still 8-2. Ready for another chance? Michael Saunders. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Floyd Jennings, as he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 8 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Jennings is retired. 2 down now.
The batter, number 5.
Ready once again, Brad Miller. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Kochman in foul ground. And this will land foul. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And it's fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Matthew Cabrera.
Striding forward now is the DH, Matthew Cabrera. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Zunino has it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Andres Escalona. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The 1-0. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Still 8-2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Eric O'Flaherty comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now the Mariners DH, Willie Batista.
The designated hitter, Willie Batista.
First delivery to him on the way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 one more time. Is down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
There's Robbie Cano now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Sliders in for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready for another shot now, Logan Morrison. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tapper up the line, but it gets fouled. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
2 strikes.
Count still at 1-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Now another 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Mariners are down in order, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Vernon Rodriguez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Vernon Rodriguez.
At the plate, Kevin Hatchman. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Therefore, it is Saunders, and he takes it for the first out.
The catcher, number 8, Yasmani Grandal.
Stepping up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Cano has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Damian Police.
Stepping in, Damian Feliz. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 0-1 delivery. A ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1 home. His fastball taken high for a ball. Rodriguez is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Two out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason McKnight.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jason McKnight. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Feliz is off at first with 2 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Morrison has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. The A's strand 1. Still 8-2. Dan Otero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Dan Otero.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Kyle Seager.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. Feliz ranges to his left. Throw won't get him.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Otero, a native Floridian. He was a 21st round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Into the box now, Mike Zunino. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Runners on first with 1 down. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 1-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. there's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another full count pitch home. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in, Michael Saunders. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. First and second now, 1 man out. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via base on ball.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Floyd Jennings. From the stretch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
The 0-1 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Cespedes. He can't get there as it falls in. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 9-2 ball game.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Brad Miller. Your attention,
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Sean Doolittle.
Brad Miller will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. First offering on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Zunino, the runner at third. Saunders on second. Jennings is over at first with 1 away. Swinging a soft liner. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Into the box, Willie Batista. Escalona has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Seattle leads this one 11-2. Coming to the plate now, Tadahito Ambrose.
Leading off for the Athletics, second baseman, Tadahito Ambrose.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2. Lifted the other way to left center. Jennings on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
First baseman, number 19, Derek Guerrero.
Settling in now, Derek Guerrero. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. Hit on the ground is short. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with guys. That's exactly what happened right there.
Standing in now, Matthew Cabrera, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here it comes, 2-0. Scorched to third. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate. Crooked number going.
Danny Farquhar enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Into the box now, Andres Escalona. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
That's Bolton.
That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count and the pitch.
That's a ball.
3-0 now.
3-0.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, third baseman, Kevin.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Hatchman. First pitch of the at-bat. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Saunders is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Digging in now, Logan Morrison. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Logan Morrison.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Kyle Seager, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Seager, right field and carrying well. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. His second home run of the series as the blowout continues.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up at the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Into the box, Justin Smoke. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Escalona is there, 2 down.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Now to the plate, Mike Zunino. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Mariners are on top 12-2.
Leading off in the bottom
Here's
of
the
the ninth,
catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Turned on down the line. Oh, he makes the stop. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. So stepping in, Damian Feliz, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. Cano moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason McKnight.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jason McKnight. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners will take a 2-0 lead back home for Game 3 as this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Twelve to 2, the final score in this ball game. Seattle earned the win and move on to 2-0 in the division series. Erasmo Ramirez is the winning pitcher of record. Sonny Gray struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Our paid attendance of the Coliseum this afternoon, 34,179. The A's would like to thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.